Her name was Sarah Lena Poole, and she had a brother, Keith Poole, that moved here and had a son, two brothers that came to Headland and lived. Keith was older, and he worked at the ice plant, and Marshall was around my age and went to school, and they lived across the street. She rented an apartment or a room or something across the street from Grandmother Van's house back then. And then when she married Bud John, they lived on the corner of Forest Street and West Church Street.
Okay, is that
right next the house, right next on the corner next to the Methodist Church? And Sarah Lena could play the piano. I took piano lessons from her, and she told Mother she was wasting her money.
That's funny.
But she taught Edith, and Edith could play. The name of her recital piece was The Robin's Return.
Is that
and
right?
And it was just like a bird flying away. She played. But do you think that she would, for their recital, Mother bought her a new evening dress. She got up there and wouldn't come out on the stage and play a piece. Would not do it. And then I had the next year.
Why wouldn't she do that?
She just was shy.
Okay.
You wouldn't think so, what you knew of her.
Where would the recital take place?
At the high school.
Okay.
In the auditorium at the high school. Her music room was in the high school, and of course we went to elementary school. She had 2 or 3 music teachers, and I had, the first one I had didn't tell them that I couldn't play, but Sarah Lena told her she was wasting her money on me. I could read the treble, but not the bass, if that's what you call it. I forgot.
That's interesting. But do you remember any stories about Beverly's parents when they were on that street living? Anything?
I don't remember a lot, and I think Beverly was born in Atlanta. I'm not sure. I don't think she was born here.
Okay.
But I haven't seen Beverly Davies in years. She has 2 or 3 girls.
Let's see. There are 2 girls and a lot of grandchildren.
But she had red hair.
3.
I remember that.
Yeah.
And I remember that Bud John gave her a box of candy, and Marshall gave me some of that. That's one thing I remember about her. But she was a pretty red-headed lady. And
well, didn't at one time didn't she live with Coley Brown and the Coley Brown?
In Hurley Walden.
Hurley Walden.
Okay. The teacher stayed at the Coley Brown house, which was right across the street from Grandmother Van's house. But so far as she was strict. She never hit my fingers with a ruler or anything. She said I couldn't play the piano.
That's great.